So today we have another white cockatoo who does nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing at all. But she wants this bird to be a free flight student. What do you guys think? You tell me in the comments if you think this looks like a free flight candidate. Roll the tape.
Awesome. So if you will, go ahead and tell me a little bit about Lucas.
Lucas is 18. He's a Eleonora cockatoo, and he's always had clipped wings. He's fully flighted right now and he doesn't know it, so he could fly across the room. First of all, he did come to me from people that I know, so he's never had a horrifying story of abuse or anything like that.
Cool.
I didn't know anything about owning a parrot. He came to me with a big bucket of seed and some Zupreme and some Nutriberries, and I've had him for 8 years. So in that time, it took me about a year to switch him to Harrison's pellets, in which he didn't like. And then I found you guys. I was on one of those groups on Facebook called Cockatoo Lovers. And I asked a question. They said, well, BirdTricks. I go, what's BirdTricks? I don't know what BirdTricks is.
We're not part of Cockatoo Lovers.
Yeah. I know. So then I found out about you guys, and you watch all the YouTube shows, and then the seasonal feeding system. So I do make that myself. So it has been a long process for him. To jump ahead, he now considers that I brought with me a Harrison's pellet as a favorite treat.
I love it.
That to me is that is a miracle.
So Michele has been doing diet conversion consultations with our BirdTricks consultant Kim for weeks, maybe months. I don't know how long it's been, but I basically told her that I would take Lucas, her silver-crested cockatoo, on as a project bird and do the diet conversion if she couldn't get it with Kim. Thank you, Kim. They accomplished diet conversion. Thank you, Kim. And it was amazing. However, Lucas gets carsick, which we found out today. And on the way here, he puked twice, and he was not in the mood to train. Now, Michele's ultimate goal is free flight training with Lucas. Now, this is really difficult based on his history. His history is that he was clipped for a really long time. He didn't necessarily knew that his wings grew back in. He's only really been taking flights based off of being spooked. And one other reason, come on, cockatoo lovers, what's the other reason a cockatoo usually flies? To get ya. Lucas has been flying at Michele, and she's been swiping him away, and it has not been very good for the relationship. Lucas is not being reinforced to fly, or is he? And Michele is not gaining a lot of trust with him during this process.
Spin. Spin. Spin.
Is time in slow motion? Oh wait.
Now my question for you is, if I clear this and I put him on this little table, do you think we can target him to hop to that table or to that T-stand?
You might be able to. I've never done that. I've never asked him to hop anywhere without having a connection.
Hey, let's try that distance. Do you like these at all?
He hates pine nuts, if that's what it is, but...
I can't even believe he's letting him do that.
I know.
Can you pick him up and set him on this?
Yeah. I'm a little tired.
He's so
You could just give him a treat
puffy.
for going down. Okay.
Here.
And then go ahead and walk to that other side of the perch and see if you can encourage him either through a target to see if he'll make a little hop.
That far?
Well, I think any closer he'll just lean over and reach it, right?
Lucas, come. He's never done that before.
Would luring help in this situation?
Yes.
Lucas, come. So much excitement.
Nice. Good correction.
Just a little bit. Come on.
Like, why? You could just hand it to me.
This is starving.
He's got low blood sugar.
Yeah, no kidding.
So today we're trying to start small. We're just trying to see if we can get a tiny little hop from Lucas. Does he have an interest in flight? Because we want a bird to show using flight as a means of transportation in order for us to consider them for a free flight candidate.
Want the treat over here? Come on.
And I'm so starving. I'm definitely gonna
think that he had clipped wings for so long. He just doesn't know because he's, you know, fallen from the stand and...
Do you want to start with just some sort of momentum?
Yeah.
He'll do it on here too.
He was...
I was trying to move the perch closer, so. So let's see if we can get him over there.
Yeah, here it looks like he's gonna go. You can
Should I
flash
use
the treat.
stick and the treat.
Whichever one you think is gonna be most successful. Because he should be able to just lean over with his beak.
Does that look stable?
Stubborn? Yeah.
Starved.
He's dying. He's starved.
Come on, it's time to succeed. Look at him, look.
Oh.
Now come back over here.
It's like, have you learned nothing?
I'm gonna bite you, he says.
I think he's less comfortable going onto a flat
Yeah.
surface. We might have
You
to like
do?
You'll
restart
just have
him
to
every
rest.
time.
Yeah, so go ahead and just pick him up and then set him down there.
This one over here. Good boy.
Looks like a lot of effort.
Can he do it? Can he?
He's fully capable. Okay, so let's allow a moment of failure.
Over here.
But how?
Maybe he has
Stage
stage fright.
Performance anxiety.
Right. Okay, 5 o'clock. Time's up. He's shivering. Are you cold? Oh.
There we
Click.
go.
What? Treat.
Wow. Did you film it?
Yeah.
He did it.
When nobody told him
He
to.
did it.
Yeah, there was no cue.
When you weren't looking, you did it. Go.
Yep. And cool.
Excellent. I keep showing him the stick. I don't
You
know
want
how
to build
Did you give a treat?
confidence
Yeah.
before skills.
You step for me. Hey, you. Excuse me, sir. Boo. Is this thing on?
I guess these 3 hour master classes.
This thing
don't
on.
Well, they're usually 2, but.
Lucas, come. Come. Good. Let's come.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
There we go. I guess we just had to wake up.
This is good momentum.
Do it again.
Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and give him a treat for going on the table,
Come on.
so he doesn't not want to go to the table.
Oh, now we're catching on, aren't we?
Do you think about sliding it just barely, or you want to focus on this a little bit?
I'd like.
Are
to
you
slide
gonna do
slightly.
it?
Yeah.
But you have to keep this up every day or he'll forget, won't he?
No, he doesn't.
He's not that dumb.
He's not dumb. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Very smart.
He'll remember. So we'll reset. We'll just kind of keep getting more of these reps.
I like how chilly is.
Not ideal for flight training, but. Oh,
He
crap,
knows you
that looks
moved it,
further.
yeah.
He noticed it, didn't he?
What the hell?
He did too. He's like, what?
Okay, so if we want to talk about maybe increasing motivation, this worked a little bit last time. Let him see the bowl. His motivation changed. Let him see the treat. Sometimes that sound.
Mm.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
He knows you're tricking him. He's afraid of falling down into the canyon down here.
Come on, Lucas, get up.
Yes, good boy.
She can't help herself.
That's a great bird.
It's like, are you gonna do the thing where you move it
Act
closer?
like you're moving it, but
Yeah.
don't move it.
I kept
Whoop. See?
Uh,
Should I have rewarded him? No.
well,
What did he do?
Well, I'm teaching him to fly.
let's hold off before we get bitten.
We as in you. I know that a lot of you see our beautiful free flight videos and want that for your bird, especially these older birds. And I admire that so much. I love when people look inside and are like, hey, what's the potential of the bird I already have? I think that is so cool. We also need to be realistic though, and we need to ask the bird, do you want to fly? Because if we, the human, are the only ones that want this bird to fly and the bird doesn't actually want it, are we actually increasing their quality of life at all?
He looks really hungry.
He's so sweet. Look at him.
Oh, he got dropped off of it. Although it seemed like he liked that.
Is that all?
Really hard.
I mean, We just don't have any motivation.
That went well.
Yeah, I think we're there's not a lot I could do with the bird that doesn't want to do anything. For what the goal is of trying to get him to fly, I mean, we're struggling to even have enough motivation for a step up, right?
So keep in mind, Lucas is 18 years old with this history of being clipped. The only time Michelle's gotten him to fly outside of the other two issues I told you is with a hose by spraying him until he flew off. And she just wanted to see what he was capable of. She's also tried throwing him down a hallway just to get him to fly because a previous owner had been able to do that, and she got bit pretty hard. So forcing a bird to fly is not the answer, you guys. And I know that sometimes we feel compelled to do that because we're like, I know you can do it. I know you're capable. You have full flight. Use it. I want you to use it. I want you to want this. But sometimes it's just not what the bird wants. The better way to go off of this approach is to set up an environment, almost like a bird room or something of that nature, where the bird starts getting active on its own and starts learning to use flight as a means of transportation because it's the most convenient way to get to and from where it wants to be. Usually when you set up this environment and the bird starts kind of self-training, that's the way to go because it's a slow progression at their own pace, and you can kind of jump in once the bird is already doing these behaviors and insert more positive reinforcement for it.
The pistachio?
If I hold it here too long, you're going to be pistachio.
That was a terrible joke.
Can I see the pistachio?
No, what are you going to do?
I was just gonna try to get him to go over here with it.
You may have a
Can you
piece.
wake up? Wake up! Wake up! Wake! Come on! Wake!
Come to me, I won't do that. Go ahead and see if you can do it without moving the perches.
Unfortunately today, we could not get much from Lucas. We got a little bit of a lean to the perch. We had a lot of Michele wanting Lucas to succeed so bad she'd push the T-stand close so he could do it. But we were not getting the message clear from Lucas that he wanted to train today. Now, hopefully this looks different when she does go home because obviously he got carsick. That could have been the primary reason we got no behavior today. We don't really know. We can just kind of go off of what we saw today, and that was really a bird that didn't have interest in flying.
He's like shaking no.
I think it's time to quit.
Wait.
Come on.
Fake out.
He doesn't have enough motivation to want to jump.
Correct.
Right.
And it's not even a jump. Like, he would still just be able to put his beak on there. I think it's time for us to try maybe a different bird. No, he has zero motivation. So, that's a bummer.
We tried all the coaxing, we tried all the treats, we even put a treat on his head. Lucas just didn't care today. So we've encouraged Michele to go home and work with what is working. She has said that Lucas sometimes will make some flights, and we really want them to learn to trust each other. And if she wants flight, she's got to start encouraging it. They also need to work on their handling, and not using force as much or at all is the most ideal. I know it can be compelling because we get frustrated. We want really good things for our birds, and when they don't want them back, it can be really disheartening. But please guys, I really encourage you to go at your bird's pace and just enjoy the journey. Each bird's journey is its own, and as Touche the Indian ringneck taught me, embrace your pace. Parrots are the third most popular pet in the entire world, yet the #1 most rehomed. If you're interested in joining our mission of saving parrots one person at a time, visit BirdTricks.com to learn more about our parrot training courses, organic bird food, all-natural parrot toy line, and much, much more. When we know better, we do better. It's through you that we can help people offer only the best quality products to their parrots, along with the knowledge they need to live in harmony with their birds through permission-based training. Visit BirdTricks.com today to learn more.